Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's So Not Found here. Thanks for the support on my last video. We're practicing script reading with energy, so this should be better. Because, sometimes I'm lazy and just don't feel like making a video. Today we're going to do a Falco guide. Ernie calls this character Improv Jazz, and you're about to see why. Because this is a segue. Combos. The reason why Ernie calls him Improv Jazz is actually his combos. With many characters, it's normal to spend hours and hours and hours in training mode trying out combos, but that's not actually the case with Falco or any character with me because I am very good at practicing. Actually, he has so many tools that lead into each other that you need to learn the proper way to use down and up tilt, as well as fair, nair, up air, and down air, because that's a lot of moves, which is why he's a combo character. You can throw those together in any way, often off of up and down tilt. Down tilt combos into fair for drag down, which is actually really easy. It's really nice to pull off too, which can be followed up by another down tilt for those chain of those moves, or up tilt followed by a fair, because why not? Why not make his combos even better, He also has side B in and bear, but that's not too good outside of disadvantage. Nair is often used as a landing tool and down tilt, which is also useful, but isn't as prominent as his other moves outside of neutral. Oh, look. Wow, it's a segue. Thank you, Ernie, because, wow, I can't do this by myself. Neutral. Falco has many options in the neutral, like laser, up tilt, fair, etc. He is very good at getting into the advantage due to how many combo tools he has. In neutral, down tilt is a very important poking tool. And dash tech with illusion are so good for approaching or getting out of pressure in neutral. And getting into advantage. Oh wow, I did that segue by myself this time. I'm learning. Advantage. After playing good with fundamentals for a bit, like any character, you want to get into advantage, because that's kind of how you win the game, right? Slowing the opponent with laser and following up your approach with one of your many combo stars is how most interactions like that will go. Beware of the option of reflectors, and look out for a response, since most people try to outbox you with an area or a well-placed tilt. Disadvantage. No player is perfect, and often after your combos you're going to get hit and are unable to block. What do you do now? Well, unlike your immediate response to curl up and die, which, come on, that's pretty much everyone nowadays, right? You should probably try using one of a few options we'll discuss. Number one is obvious, air dodge, right? Well, air dodges become kind of spotty in Ultimate with the return of directional air dodges like melee. Your opponent will probably try to fake you out and punish, which little rant here is that they changed it from the spammy, thank God, from spammy air dodges from Smash 4. I'm so glad. So, which is something you'll have to work and look out for in like intermediate to like advanced stages of play. Well, if that doesn't work, then what should I try? Oh, Lord of the Hype, I hear you asking. Well, option number 2, side B, might work out. It's not consistent, using on the ledge is predictable, but nevertheless effective. However, in the air, it's slow and has a lot of end lag, so if your opponent anticipates it, or even has the high priority move out on its way out, say hello to disadvantage again, because that's kind of how the game works, Option 3 is a fundamental option. I expect you to use it a lot, even though you don't have to, because I'm just a funny man on the screen. Depending on DI, which is DI, yeah, it's DI. Depending on which character you play against and what percentage you're at, kneeling away or towards is hard to anticipate and versatile for avoiding follow-ups. It's a good option in most cases. The last option is number. Can you count? I can't, but yeah, it's 4, because I'm hoping most of you can count. Aerials. Aerials are extremely important at everything in Smash, and no different for disadvantage. Throwing out an aerial after getting hit is good for getting away from the opponent and possibly getting more damage. The question is, which one? Well, to that I say, which 2 you mean? Nair and fair. Moving on, they're broken. Just kidding. I have to do a little work, am I right? I have to read. Both are fast with decent range and are multi-hits, meaning they'll clash with most moves and not work half the time. Now, actually moving on, where am I? Yes, I am. I have nothing more to add. Approach. Falco's main approach option are side B and laser. Aerials, like every other character, are good to throw out, and always have to master the basic movement of Smash 2, as I expect you have. There's not much here, so let's move on to something like killing. As for kill confirms, you know, the thing you actually have to use unless you just like to throw out smash attacks like every casual on the Wi-Fi. He doesn't really have much outside of up tilt and up air, as well as fair, drag down, and down tilt at higher percentages. Recovery. No clean segue here because I'm an idiot. You know, you should know that by now. The obvious point aside, he's in very few mix-ups, and his recovery is predictable and easy to gimp, so not his strongest area. Now that that's done, wow, I might actually get through this. Conclusion. Falco, what a character, am I right? Capable of doing funny things like keep you at 12. That's balance, am I right? I mean, there's words like Paolo, so I can't complain about so much. To any of you upcoming Falco mains, I recommend Larry Alert. He's funny, relatable, and his Falco's sick. Link in the description. No, it's not, because I don't want to do that. So just search him up, because if you're like me, you're lazy, but you can do it. I believe in you. Credit to Ernie, who has made practically the entire script because I'm lazy. If any of you laughed at this or enjoyed it at least a little, consider subbing. I know, I'm like every other YouTuber now. Great. Or leaving a like, etc., etc., etc. Or don't. Your move, you know. I'm not you. I can't change what you do. Now that I'm done with everyone's least favorite part of the video, thank you for watching. Silver out.